honor of skeleton season being officially back, I'm going to answer what we get asked the most. How did my little sister Gracie get into training for this niche Winter Olympic sport in the first place? And it's a great question. Ultimately, a couple years ago, we had met someone who was actively training in skeleton and was on the men's USA team. And when he realized how athletic my sister was, he suggested that she try out skeleton. Now, here's one of my favorite parts. Grace, for as long as I can remember, has always said that she wanted to be a professional athlete. She was a swimmer, she was a pole vaulter, she was a runner, she did all of these things and was great at all of them, but never was great enough to go professional. So when this person told her, hey, I think you should try skeleton, she was all for it. So every year at the Utah Olympic Winter Sports Park in Utah, there is a Discover Skeleton Day where you can just go, get on the ice, and try 5 curves on a skeleton sled. So my sister signed up for it, it was free, and me and my mom decided that we were gonna go take pictures of her. So there we go, the 3 of us, boop, 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 up to the Winter Olympic Sports Park. And when we arrive, it is a room full of teenage boys and their dads. I don't know what I was expecting, but not that. So we get her all signed in, they do the safety briefing, and I'm sitting there going, thank goodness this isn't me. And she is so pumped. And as they're reviewing everybody who has already checked in, they realized that they had 7 no-shows. And since it was free, they asked if anybody else in the room wanted to try it. I did not put my hand up. But of course the coach looks directly at me because I'm not a kid, but I'm not a parent. And he says, I think she wants to try it. And what was I gonna do? Say no? So then this turned into both Grace and myself trying skeleton for the first time. The Park City track has 15 curves, and for safety reasons, the Discover Skeleton athletes were only doing the last 5 curves. So what would happen is they shuttle you up to the 10th curve and they line you up in order. And then one by one, you lay down on your sled, you put your feet up, they grab them, start running, and push you to launch you down this track. They gave us fair warning. You are going to hit the sides of the track. Your body is going to tense, you're gonna be nervous, you know, whatever's gonna happen, and you are going to hit the sides of the track. It is going to hurt. Let me show you these bruises that I ended up getting because yeah, I did hit the side of the track. Everybody also gets 2 chances to go down. I'm not a thrill seeker, so I did my first run, and between you and me, I did not want to go again. But I couldn't wimp out in front of everybody, so back up I went. After the first run, my sister came running up to me because she went right before me and said, oh my goodness, that was so much fun. And all I said back to her was, I'm so glad you had a good time. So as we're heading back up, she tells me I had a clean run, which means she didn't hit either side of the track at all. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so great. I did not have a clean run. So we make it back up to the top, we take our second runs, and once again, Grace had another clean run. So when the coaches who were there running this Discover Skeleton program caught wind of that, they immediately pulled her aside and said, it sounds like you kind of have a natural talent for this. You should consider training for skeleton. At the time, Gracie was living here with me in Los Angeles, and she made the decision to pack up in 6 days and move back to Utah to live with our parents so that she could pursue this really niche Olympic sport. That was December of 2022. And now she's working on her sprint to hit the push standard of 5.27 seconds so that she can officially compete in the skeleton races this season. I am so proud of her. I am so excited to watch her this season, and I hope that you all are as well.